Hey guys, this is Developer Dude, and today in this video we are going to create an Italian restaurant website using HTML and CSS. If you are a beginner, then this video is for you, and if you are an advanced, then this video is for you. So without any further ado, let's start this video. In the previous video we made this section 1. Now it's time to create this section 2. So in this section, what we have here, we have a div, content div, which contains these headings, heading 1 and these paragraph and a button. Okay, and this is the second div which contains a poster, and the third div which contains a poster with some text on it. Okay, so we have to create 3 divs in this section 2. So let's go to our HTML file. So in this HTML file, here is our section 1, and after this create section 2. In this section 2, create a div content, and the second div poster, and the third div poster. Okay, so in this content div, add h5, heading 5, and right here countries most loved. Okay, now heading 1, right here welcome, write h4, now add a paragraph. For the paragraph, go and copy this text, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Whoever invented this Ctrl C and Ctrl V, huge respect for him. And an anchor tag for the button. So we are creating a button using this anchor tag. Write the content here in the li element, give it class org button, and right here more about us. Save it. So here you can see the button, and this is content. Now in the other div, poster div, leave it empty, and in the third div we are leaving this empty because we will add image using the background image property in CSS. Okay, like we added in the section 1, this one image that we added in the background, so same we will add this image in the background. Okay, so now in the third div we have this, so write this in the third div, create a div, and in this div h1, right here hours, after the hours add a h4 element, right here Monday to Saturday, (9 AM to 1 PM). Okay, same as it is, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, save it. Let me show you. So here it is. Okay, now we have created this structure for this section 2. Now it's time to style it. Let's go to our CSS file, and here target, let me wrap this. This is for tablet screen size, and this is for the smartphone. So now we are targeting section 2. First give it padding, top to bottom 9% and left to right 8%. Now background color change to white, display flex, so we are making it horizontally aligned, and align item center, justify content space around, save it. So here you can see Now target section 2 poster div. Height of this poster div 430 pixel and width 300 pixel. Here is the poster div, but you cannot see anything, so let's add some background color here. Right here, yellow. So here you can see we have two poster div here. That is why it is looking like this. They are merged with each other. Margin left 40 pixel. So we are giving margin to the poster in the left. So here you can see this one is poster and the margin is 40 pixel, and here is the poster and the margin 40 pixel. Okay. Now background. Now we are adding the image here. So give the image location pizza slice. Save it. Now you are wondering that here it is the pizza slice image, but here is the different image, but in this we have same images. How we will change this? I will show you that how you can do this. Okay, first remove this, comment it out, and border radius, let's make the border round, so use 5 pixel. Border radius 5 pixel. So now it made the corners round. Now let's target the section 2 div, nth child, third. Maybe you are wondering that what I am targeting. So we are targeting section 2 div. So we are targeting section 2 div. So here we have 3 divs, 1, 2 and 3. This one is 3. Okay, so which one we are targeting? The third one. Okay, so we are targeting this third one div. Okay, so this is how you can change the image of the third div. First set the minimum width 350 pixel, then add the background right here, URL, give the location, images and image name, eating pizza. Save it. Let's see. So here you can see the image is changed. Now set it. Background size, oh sorry, color name, background size, cover, and background position 80%. Box shadow, let me show you first. So this is the image, but our text is not showing here, so we have to add the black layer. You can see this one black layer. Here is a black, but here is transparent. So how to do this? Using the linear gradient. So just right here, not here, linear gradient, and in this linear gradient to bottom transparent and 80% black. Now add comma, save it. Let's see. So here you can see the gradient is added. Now what we have to target? Now we are targeting the sec2. Here you can see some shadow of this div, but here is nothing. So how to add the shadow for the div? use box shadow property, and here give 0, 30 pixel and RGBA 196 and 196. Remove this RGBA. A is for opacity. So save it, and here you can see shadow is added. Okay, now let's target this section 2's content div. Okay, where we have the all content, so we are targeting this content div, and make the width of this content div 100%, and maximum width of this content div set it to maximum width, set it to 400 pixel, and minimum width set it to 400 pixel, so it won't move from 400 pixel, and height also 400 pixel. Let me show you. Here you can see. Now display flex direction, not horizontal but we need vertical, so set it to column, flex direction column, and justify content space between, so we don't need to give margin to every and each element. You can see they already created this space because of the space between property. Now let's target section 2's content H5. Font family, set it to heading, font size, color we need already black, 20 pixel font size, and font weight 300. Save it. Here it is. Okay, now let's target section 2 dot content H1 element, font family, set it to heading. Okay, and font size 45 pixel. Save it. Looking nice, huh? Dot sec2 again dot content. Why I'm writing this property again and again? Because we are targeting it specifically, so we don't get any mess here. Okay, so font family. Now we have to add another type of font family. You can see here this one is different and this one is different. So to do that, go to Google Font, search for this font family, click on this, get font, get embedded code, then import, copy this, back to the CSS file, go on top. So we know that how many font families we have added here, that is why I add this on top, set it title, and right here. And also if this property doesn't work, if this property don't work, we use sans serif. Now go back to the property and set here title, save it. See here, capital R. Open this content and change it. Content h4 element, and here change the font size to 45 pixel. Save it. Sorry, not 45 pixel, it should be 28 pixel, and font weight 600. Okay, save it. Let's see. Okay, so here it is. Now let's target sec2, content, and paragraph element. Paragraph tag, font size 16 pixel, line height 1.6 m, and color little bit gray, so RGB 92, then 92, again 92. Save it. So here it is. What is line height? Line height, the space between these text. Okay, so this one line and this one line and this space between these lines is line height. You can see here we are same as this one, but we just have to change the button size. So let's target now the button. So now we are only targeting the section 2 org button. We are not targeting all the orange button, but we are only targeting the section 2 orange button. Okay, give it padding 15 pixel and 35 pixel from left to right. Font size 15 pixel, width 50%, and minimum width of this 200 pixel. Save it. So here you can see, now when we hover over this button, transform, translate, Y means vertically transform it 10 pixel. So now when we hover over this, it moves 10 pixel downwards. Okay, now we have to design this one, div. For this, let's target the div sec2. Now we are targeting all the post, and set text align, center, color white, and position relative. As I told you, when we give position absolute to the child, then we have to give the position relative to the parent. So that is why we give the position relative to this poster div, because we are going to give this a position absolute. This is the child of this poster, so that is why we are going to give the position absolute to this. That is why we are giving this position relative. Now let's target the section 2 poster and div. So now we are targeting that text div. Okay, give the position absolute, and bottom 10%, and width 100%. So what it means, it will take the div, this one div, to the bottom and above from the 10%. That is why we written the 10% from the bottom. So here is the space of the 10%, and it is 10% from the bottom. Okay, so you can see we are completed with our section 2, but we have to style this font. You can see the difference in the font. So let's style this font. dot sec2 dot poster div h1 font family where heading font size 45 pixel, font weight 500 and margin bottom 20 pixel. Save it. See, now we are targeting H4 and font family where title, font size 15 pixel, font weight 500 and margin bottom 10 pixel. Save it. And here you can see, so our sec2 is completed. In the next video we will create this section 3rd. So this is our section 3rd. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any update.